the Las Vegas Raiders and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. At their own 19-yard line. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Second and inches. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. A first down throw for Smith. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pash. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. Working out of the gun, Smith. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A second down throw for Smith. Nobody's covering Pash. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
To throw, Smith. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed. The ball's thrown so far behind him.
And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Smith from the gun on third down. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Smith. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Report. Get up.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one caught by Weston. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Home already.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And the pistol, Jackson ready. This one caught downfield by Flowers. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
Good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Middle. Yo.
Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
Pistol formation was Jackson. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
That's another
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Whoa! A second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. That's touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Smith now to throw on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yo.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Oh, we're ready.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Report! Get hot! It's hot! You changed it. Go.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going for it all. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Alpha, sit up! Sit up!
Here's Henry. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Big J.J. Pajees in there on the tackle.
6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On one, ready?
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's hot. It's hot. All right. It's hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He was hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flower. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
That's caught left side by Bowers. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, Smith. Moving to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mike Green in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
13 there. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Here we go, here we go. 397. Check 58. There we go, sir.
From the gun, it's Gino. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down distance.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Look. Hey, here we go, hey. 397. Hey, alert.
Back is Smith. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Rock Bowers. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, What are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Don't worry. It's on. Yeah. Right. 180. It's on. You at X. You change it. Sit up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
We change it. No, we change it. Report.
Back to throw, Jackson. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this moment. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Hey, report. It's on. Hey, it's on. 180.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
13 yards.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the 1st down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Middle.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go. Sit on. 180. Nice shot. Go ahead.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Raiders will take over possession here at the 44.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
All right, So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Jenkins. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he finds his space, tackles after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Bowers, the man in motion. On second down, Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Here we go.
Smith gonna keep this himself, and he'll give it up on the pitch. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will get out in front 17-7.
7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
19-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Sit hard! 180! Hey, report!
Jackson now on second down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
You.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
You're not even set. No ball, no ball.
They'll go again with Genty. And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
No ball, no ball. Hey, it's a clip.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That's into the hands of Fulton. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is caught. And he's in. Jack Best. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
No, we changed it.
3rd and short, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
180. 180. You are X. You are X.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
It's hot. It's hot. 180.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is, and in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
On the give, here's Henry. And he will score! Game on! Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. And his 2nd touchdown of the game, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
You.
Jackson now. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one here in the 4th quarter. Pickup of 46 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
In motion, Besh.
390%. There goes
A run, Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Travis Jones on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, we go.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
In motion, that's Thornton. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
This one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll start at the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.